I'm curious. Did you ever go through the angry phase as a Christian? Like where you were like, kind of the enforcer of biblical and like, did you ever go through that? And if so,
Um,
how did you get out of that?
yes. Oh, if by angry you mean like very judgmental and very critical and harsh,
Yes,
is
maybe
that what you
that.
mean? Yes, I did that. You know how I got out actually, when I got started with Maverick, that that transition really shifted me
Whoa.
because I viewed, well, number one, we were just there to worship and sing, right? We didn't expect for this to become a thing or for us to have any kind of like
Yep.
platform or success at this level. And when I say success, I'm anyway,
Yeah.
I know what I mean.
You don't need to
Um
explain.
right. I I I judged people in positions that I did not understand. And so I think living and seeing things and being thrust into a world that I'd never experienced actually humbled me greatly and really had me. I had to have my ear pressed to God in a different way. Mind you, I'd always like wanted to know what he was saying and always been prophetic, always like walking with the Holy Spirit, hearing. I could, I
Yep.
understood like ministry, but I didn't understand life. And I didn't understand how to navigate different rooms and different spaces and this this world, right? And as I began, I needed God. I recognized, I was like, oh, I need you. I thought that what was going to get me through that season in my life was what I was doing before, which was like I could just lay in my on my closet floor and pray and cry. And that, because I'm such a nice person, I'm even tempered, I'm loving, I'm sweet, I'm peaceful, I'm joyful when I'm in this closet. But when you get out in the world with other people and there's other stimuli and questions and things that happen and choices that need to be made, decisions that need to be made, and perspectives and agreements that you've made, and then things switch up when people lie and betray. And oh, now you actually have to put all of this stuff that you've learned, right? Really to action and to use. It's different. And I know that the church is a hospital and everybody in the church is not all good, but I was safe in church. People were trying to do the right thing. At least we had the same understanding of what, but when you start to get into industry spaces and outside and you start to realize, oh, this is real life. And everybody that says they're saved, there is not really saved. Everybody says that they're for you, are not really for you. And so that's how I learned how to come out of that real angry phase and realize I was like, oh, I had to come out of this space of like, even defensiveness in that area and like I have to and realize, oh no, you're here to speak life into these people, you're here to bring them the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so even evangelism began to look different for me, and it prayer and like I've never in my life been on this type of ride before, but I'm grateful. And I know some people may look from the outside and be like, question some of the things that we've done or the places that we've been in, but I know for a fact that God has called us to many of those places. And now I'm not saying everybody has always done the right thing, but what I am saying is that there's a space for light in the darkness. And i'm I've had a crash course on how to be that and learn the grace of God through it all, like, ugh.